back? Did my sound engine boot up? Are we back? Did. Alright, let's get the camera going. Are we back? Did. Alright, let's get the camera going. Are we back? Too powerful. A bit too powerful of a stream going on there. Too powerful of a stream going on there. Too powerful of a stream going on there. Little bit too much energy. My bad. Little bit too much energy. It's the PC. Little bit too much energy. It's the PC. Nothing you can do about it. You fucking get that on the big jobs, and you can do about it. You fucking get that on the big job. Fuck my life. Makes me feel poor when things get fucked up. Fuck my life. Makes me feel poor when things get fucked up. Fuck my life. Ooh, dude, having an empty bank account is like a psychological blow to me that I having an empty bank account is like a psychological blow to me that I having since I was like he used to fuck with me so hard. I used to have like an obsessive. I literally call it like obsessive compulsive. In my early 20s, I would just check my bank account like constantly. I would just check my bank account. I would like work and go to uni, and then all my money would just be gone. Work and go to uni, and my weed and food would just be gone. Mind fuck me that I had weed money. I don't know exactly what it is about it. I don't know exactly what it is. It definitely comes from. I don't know exactly what it is. It definitely comes from when I was like 12 years old. I started my first job. I mean, I was like 8 years old. So I started my first job. I mean, I was like 8 years old. I had like my paper out. My first job. I was like 8 years old. Used to always having like a few $100s in the bank. And then when I'm like in my 20s, and I just $3 in the bank. And then when I'm like in my 20s, and I just $3
libraries with studies with power rooms with the garage, and then you're unlocking more permanent features outside the house and so on and so forth. So it seems like this game is peak, unique, and probably a great experience.
Sorry, I couldn't hear myself.
So really, I'm the big streamer here.
That guy is offering blind.
It's so crazy to be like, you're still a clown, but I'm glad no one you're fucking harassing me right now. You can't. Like, God, this shit. It's just these pathetic losers who are like, she's just like a famous streamer who's a fucking multi-millionaire after this shit, and her gay fucking mods out there doing some moral faggotry on me. Fuck you. Fucking. Nah. Very nice people.
Immediately say that after.
What is she talking about?
Why? It's a shame the quality is
what I feel.
Fuck do you want me to do about it?
Uncork a whole bunch of fucking trauma about like being.
Wait.
No, what is Giga Chad? What did you mean by Giga Chad?
One guy's like, what happened with J.K. Rowling? And then this guy's like, this fucking cunt. Money from Hogwarts Legacy, therefore turf game. It's not that complicated. And I'm like, yeah, in my point of view. I mean, it was funny as fuck watching people get all upset and try to boycott in support of trans people, but no one cared, and it did great on release. A very Giga Chad move from society as a whole. He's like, what do you mean, Giga Chad? And I'm like, society, trans people don't give a fuck. Trans people don't care. The people who you think are trans are people with a wide range of mental illness who hang out on the internet, and some of them cut their dicks off and get all mind fucked over it, while also claiming that they don't have schizophrenia and that, oh, you just hate trans people. That is what 39DAF is supporting. Mental illness. She's supporting people like fucking their lives over. I don't care if you cut your dick off, but don't you tell me it's a good thing unless you've got your head screwed on right. Turns out those things correlate pretty goddamn hard. True. I used to watch a bit of Chud. I feel like he got brain damage somewhere along the way, and but he seems to have recovered a little bit from his major concussion. What was I going to say? Yeah, I used to watch a bit of Chud raging, and then Chud was like a classic one for being someone who's so opinionated, and chatters are either trolling or whatever, but also there's like a strong undercurrent where Chud and like any successful streamer is usually able to like create like thoughts. And you might be like, well, anyone can do that. No, chatters and shit can't even comprehend. So I used to enjoy, like, I love like the parasocial nature of Twitch. Like of course, like if you're someone who actually watches streams, you don't just watch streamers on YouTube, like or VODs or whatever, blah 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 blah. You can interact. So I really loved that I could like be in chat and I could summarize what the streamer was saying and just like pump it out in like a sentence or two. And Chud was one of those dudes who was just like, yes, Crispy, look, somebody gets it, I've sort of moved on from that sort of stage of doing that for people, but
Move from society. That's a pretty simple question for you to answer,
Did you
right?
just uncork a whole bunch of fucking trauma about like being a woman on Twitch?
I was almost like bitch in a chat.
I think she's doing
yeah.
about like being.
It was so gay how much they tried to like put me in a little box. Crispy, if you're feeling sad and maybe thinking about it, just do it. So they immediately just start telling me to kill myself. And it's like, oh wow, yeah, prototype dickhead. Like I said, putting me in a box, right? Like, I didn't have to say much.
For you to answer,
Did you
right?
just uncork a whole bunch of fucking trauma
These
about
humorless
like, being
cunts.
a woman on Twitch?
I was almost like bitch in a chat.
I think she's doing it to herself.
What?
I think she's distressed
time.
at what has been brought into her chat. Is what I feel.
Fuck do you want me to do about it? Should I just fucking kill everybody?
True. I'm like,
Should I just
I that's right. True. I leaned into it real hard. I'm like, they're like, oh, look at this retard. I'm like, oh no, I'm crashing out. Ah. Dude, like, I'm actually such a piece of shit. I said earlier, like, that I brought up Jordan Peterson, like, yeah, I'm following the Jordan Peterson things. I didn't even try to frame it in anything. I just literally was just like, how do you feel about Jordan Peterson? It's 3 a.m. where I am, and you are very hard to talk to. And it's true. I had done hours of coding. I'd been arguing with fucking Cincha. Cincha's the most beautiful fucking geisha that I've ever met. She's gone offline completely, which is sad. I mean, not that she would ever talk to me again, but like, I hope she's doing okay. Genuinely, hope she's doing okay. Cincha is authentically she's pretty authentic. But like and she's like super beautiful to the point where it's like, oh, that is actually like a fucking problem for her. That's why I'm genuinely like, fuck, I hope she's doing alright. Hold up, let me get comfy and I might just dial it down a bit. It's late at night. Bedtime is coming up, but I could chill out and react to some of my old content. Try to getting a little pushback at the moment over the Shamu stuff. Is it Shamu and Destiny, the thing? Because all I know was I just saw Brian like laughing about it. I don't even fucking know who Brian is. I like my streamer drama to be way less serious than caring about some niche retard. Laughing about Jordan Peterson is pretty fucking fun. Hold up. Hold. Oh. Dude, I make all these noises, but I've literally not done anything today. I woke up and was going to do like... I mean, I don't know. I got no... It's not like I wake up and have a plan for what I want to do with my day. I definitely wasn't planning on streaming for like 8 hours though. Oh. Ultimately, I always end up waking up and I Google like things to do in Nelson, New Zealand, which is where I live. And then there's nothing to do. And then I check my Tinder, I'm like, maybe I can like meet someone, make a new friend. No, there's no one to meet. There's just some ugly fucking chopped cunt. I mean, there's not even that, really. There's literally like no options. I was thinking about going for a run. We'll ease into it. Brian Stale. Nah, Brian, like, you know, like we were talking about Brian before. Like, Brian's the guy who fucking doxed me and gave all my details to my ex-girlfriend, and then he came and apologized to me for it. But Brian is also like real life friends with Don Vader, and he also used to, like, 7 or 8 years ago, have like a semi-popular. And when I say semi-popular, like his YouTube videos would get like 500 to 700 views of this thing called the Authentic Detective or whatever. But they call him Bri Bri. But I don't know. It's just these dudes who like pretend like they have a real life. And they're sort of like they're like okay at debating, because like they'll refuse to like get mad. They will like call you out if you seem like too invested or to get mad, or and they'll be like, oh, you guys just need to like disconnect from this or that. But ultimately, like, they are like the most online like nerdy fucking fucks, you know. I don't know why I'm shitting on Brian, but like, I'm just trying to describe. I'm just trying to describe him and his friends. Just knowing these people is fucked. And that's also my advice to my main critique on them. I'm like, you know, just talking to imagine going on the Crucible, let alone caring about it. Like, fuck. To be fair, I used to do the rounds going on those things, but like, I did the rounds. I got a little bit of money. I was, I didn't really like. I mean, I don't know. As much as I was like appealing to some people, Chud Logic, right? 4 or 5 Chud has been streaming for like 10 years. Even before Chud done his face reveal, he had already been streaming for like fucking 10 years. Chud has been streaming for fucking ever, and he has shifted over the political spectrum trying to find an audience. Around the time when Chud like face revealed and shit, I used to watch like quite a lot of him, and he was just putting in the hours. Every stream had like a template. All of the talking points were the same. It is just a job, like, and there isn't like a soul to it. And Chud is really committed and good at doing that. I'm not. I can't do it. I can't like grow my business by just like repeating the same shit over and over and over and having an incredibly boring time. And in speaking my mind, I'm eventually going to tell. I'm just gonna. I mean, like fuck. Like, imagine if I had like 1,000 people here, and then I did today's stream. Like, no one is going to stick around to hear me complain about how much I fucking hate people for like 4 hours. But you, Possum, you're just sort of like invested, right? But it's because it's like a one-on-one almost, which is different. Asking about a docket? That's hilarious. Dude, I clicked on Justical stream today or yesterday or I don't know, sometime. And his docket, he will usually like pop his docket up, or like he'll like, or and it'll be like in the title. But you click on it and then it's just him like hate watching Destiny. And it's so fucking funny because then you see it on like, then I go on Twitter and I see Wick trying to get like, hey, does anyone want to come on to debate this thing? And then Justicle's like, yeah, I'll do it. And then Wick's like, oh, I'll have Mooten on or whatever. And then Justicle's like, oh, I don't really like, oh man, like I'll do it, but like, and Mooten comments, and Mooten's like, yeah, but I'm bringing Destiny and Dan on to like help me back up my political points, and like, so they'll be there to debate Justicle. And then Justicle's like, oh, but yeah, as long as they don't talk about anything other than the politics. I fucking click on Justicle's stream, right after, no, before me reading all of this and then seeing Justicle like complaining, like, as long as they don't talk about this or that. I fucking, every fucking stream, Justicle has like hours and hours and hours of just like watching food shops or Destiny or some other retard. And it's like, brother, you are just a snark channel, you fucking pussy. I think I actually commented on that Twitter and was just like, he was like, okay, I did a meta comment. I actually don't think this like popped off on Twitter at all. But the idea is like, it's just like, I mean, I've already made the point, right? Like, brother, you are just a snark channel. It's so fucking funny reading you on Twitter being like, as long as they only talk about like the political side of this, and how dare you fucking try to control what they're doing or make the claim when, yeah, you know, you're saying, you're out here constantly being like, freedom of speech. And it's like your freedom of speech to what is the pertinent issue here? Freedom of speech or the fact that you're just like a no life degenerate like fuckwad who tries to claim to be like a moral god constantly. Now, here's my freedom of speech. You're a fat retard and you always will be, and there's nothing you can do about it. And now, me saying that, that's a fucked up thing for me to say. I have no right to do that. But in the context of who I'm saying it to in your fucking life, it should be a life lesson that even a retarded child knows that no one deserves to be spoken to like that. It is a fucked up bad thing for me to do, and all I'm doing is reflecting your own personality back at you, you fucking cunt. And it's so sad that there's nothing he can do about it because he has no willpower. He's just a pathetic cretin. And it could have changed, but he was a fat child and he's grown into a fat man who refuses to fucking turn his life around. It's pathetic, dude. And all you can do to fucking smother that food hole is to do it by suffocating other like people. Feel like the big man, you faceless cunt. I'll kill him. I'll fucking kill him. Give me his address. Hypothetically, this is all ironic. This is like totally a parody. It's detestable though. It's detestable the way these people are. If you really want to be, you pretend like you somehow they try to claim like, oh yeah, we're a troll channel, we're a snark channel. Oh yeah, if you really hate those people, why don't you do something about it rather than just trying to grift off your audience all day, every day? You actual Nazi fuck. That's the other thing about Justicle's like version of racism, is it's literally like a superiority complex that he personally applies to himself, as if he achieved something by being white. You disgusting creep. Yeah. Yeah. It's the 90s. What up? Honestly, I can't believe me calling him a fat retard hasn't got any likes. I thought it would show up in my Twitter notifications. Let me go check. Like I did a few tweets today that got no traction. And they're all hilarious. Logan Paul put out a video of like a day in the life of a WWE superstar, and he's reading Sun Tzu. And these people are all like, there's no way this guy reads Sun Tzu. And the funny thing is, there's no way that anyone who would say that reads Sun Tzu. Because if you've bothered reading Sun Tzu, it's very light reading. It's nothing deep, just very chill. It's great. It's just like a little book of like proverbs and shit. It's all Sun Tzu. All the art of war is. Just like little proverbs. Damn, dude, only 7 people saw my thing. No wonder it didn't get any traction. 7 views. He's like, if you don't think you could moderate these guys, then maybe you shouldn't have them on. And then I'm like, moderate this retard? I'm like Trinity shooting Agent Smith. Moderate this, fat retard. And it was like this guy's like, you're such a bitch. And he's like, well, actually, I literally asked him, like, here I go, owning the opposition with my series of logic. You're a rapist. It's so funny, dude. You are a rapist. Did you saw my rant earlier about people graduating and twerking on the D floor and twerking at graduation, and it turns out that like 2/3 of American teens graduate without being able to read. So sad, dude. Must be crazy being American and seeing that firsthand. Like you go home and your parents like make you read and stuff, and then you come back to school after summer, and like all of your classmates are just stumbling through it. And it's like, bro, you're literally stumbling through your whole life like a senseless, like wide-eyed, fucking innocent animal who doesn't know shit. But low key, you are just a shit-covered fucking retard. You uncultured swine. Imaru being hilarious. Do you know anything about Imaru? Jesus, is that true? Yeah, I didn't like know too much about it. Obviously, I heard enough about it to regurgitate what I said earlier. But seeing those stats is like, why would you not just fail like 80% of those people and force them to like keep coming back to school? Damn, this guy's got a real shotgun. I didn't know butthole surfers were actually like famous. They just had like that one good song. Now this is rock and roll. This is counterculture. Killing people in the crowd. Kind of sick. You have to do shit that should get you like a lengthy prison sentence on stage. Otherwise, it's not rock and roll. Shut up.
And above and beyond.
Are you saying that I'm advocating to bully that guy? But you just said that guy is offering blind pussy taste test. Why'd you immediately say that after?
What is she talking about? The blind pussy taste test?
I don't randomly talk about
Oh
blind
yeah,
pussy
Jack
taste
turned
test.
on
She
her at
keeps
one
talking
point.
about this blind pussy taste test. Hold on, hold your horses, chat. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. I love it as well. Alright, there we go. Welcome to the show,
look,
everyone.
I made Dung Devil his own little thing, especially for this segment.
I got one guide by 39def. People think that I was one guying her, but really, I'm the big streamer here. And I had stellar takes. Now, I told her Discord or ban me. She didn't want to.
No
Eventually,
child
she
left
just banned
behind.
me, but be fair,
Fuck me, dude.
I was almost like, bitch, in her chat. And then instead of saying that, I was like, you're about to make me say a swear word. So she banned me. I think that was... You said it the other day, Dung, is like people just wait for like some sort of more obvious egregious thing to act on or whatever. And that's like, oh, he said that he wanted to say a swear. So like, easy ban.
Yeah, we have to
and then
ban
they don't
him.
have to tack on the whether it was fear or any of that. And then we can just pop up the big Renaissance crisp. Basically, this is about Hogwarts Legacy.
Dude, am I on my Ritalin in
25?
this? Because I seem
Yeah.
cracked out of my mind. Like ADHD'd out of my
Well, now
mind.
the little dudes
I'm
inside
probably
chat are
just
wiggling
taking
real
too much
hard.
Ritalin, to be honest.
So yeah, we're just chilling out at the moment, and I'm laughing with some other... It's like 2 a.m. for me, I'm chilling out, and I like this game. I want to play it maybe on my stream today or the next few days. And
Did I play Hogwarts Legacy? No, I never played it.
okay, so she brings up Hogwarts Legacy there, and I'm just inside chat
Chest somewhere, but
laughing with some dude.
Okay, nice. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it
So I'm
was.
laughing about
Oh, here.
the game has like an over... So it's a roguelike and it's a puzzle game, which is a funny concept because it's like, how many times... Why would I want to roguelike the same puzzle over and over? Which is partly true.
Dude, see, I'm so ADHD.
There are...
I'm literally just shilling blueprints right now. I'm not even sponsored by them. That being said, look at all my subscribers. These are all my individual subs at the time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. I like almost got partner and shit. Like that.
all these little puzzles that you do over and over, but those just give you like a little gem.
I hated this
And
game
then you
actually.
use
I
the
wonder if he'd
gems
played it by
to
this point.
rebuild the mansion, and every time it resets like a roguelike, you rebuild the mansion in a different way, trying to reach the end room, And then in order to do so, you need to combine like libraries with
I'm so
studies, with,
autistic. What?
power
fuck is-
rooms with the garage, and then you're unlocking more permanent features outside the house and so on and so forth. So it seems
Dude,
like
how
this
do
game
people look at me
is
seriously when I'm like
peak,
this?
unique, and probably a great experience.
It is a good game.
So you know,
Not gonna lie, Techno, though, like at some point I think you need to cut loose on blueprints and just watch videos about it. It goes so dank and so deep. Spends 100, yeah. Dude, I was reading Factorio reviews the other day and it's pretty funny. Some dude gave Factorio a negative review after 2,000 hours played, and then Space Age came out, and he's like, Space Age sucks, like, I don't like it, this game. And then they raised the price to $30. I totally don't like it. And it's like, brother, you didn't even pay the raised price for it, and you already have played 2,000 hours. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So funny.
wanted to have a quick look and see someone else.
I'm playing Newlius. I was playing Newlius all day yesterday on Factorio, and it was really fun.
That's basically what's going on here. And I'm laughing to her chat
Newlius is an overhaul pack.
about how funny it would be to write 1,000 shitty box puzzles. Because the game does have a lot of these very simple puzzles. It is very innovative.
Dude, I don't know why I talked about the game so much, but what we're watching is just basically me explaining that it's 2 a.m. I'm tired. I'm just talking shit in her chat about like some of the funny parts of the game and making a parody of it.
There we go.
How long ago was the dev thing? 1 year. April 2025.
Oh, I can't. I don't have keys.
So you're stalking her?
Keys?
No, I
Keys
just
fit.
appreciate her
I
channel.
have one.
Okay.
Dude, I wish I had my own chat showing, because it's like, who the fuck just called me a stalker? My own chatters are just such fuckwits.
So here we go.
Sorry,
the
you
timing
guys.
on this
I have to go.
was shocking, dude.
I was there.
I didn't know what I was about to walk into.
I think you are my most prolific chatter, Techno. I was checking who had the most channel points the other day.
So right, right. That's her reading my message. What's the Giga Chad part, Crisp? And right before I said that, this mod, who also immediately calls me out about it as
You
well,
can hear me be like, this.
typed some pretty hateful message about J.K. Rowling. Now that's fine. I remember people were pretty furious about the way she is. I feel like she's just a relic of the past, though. Like, I think she got over her whole turf thing. I don't think people really understood it at the time. I'm not trying to sweep for her. I'm just trying to say, it's been so long since J.K. Rowling was on the news and anyone even really knew about her. I think if people do look into her a bit, they were like, yeah, she's just kind of struggling, got sort of pushed into some sort of political shit that she wasn't really overly interested in, right? I could be wrong, though, but yeah.
No, she's kept up the tough bit. She was pretty pleased about the recent thing over here where the Supreme Court said actually trans women sort of aren't quite women for the
Sheesh.
purposes of like the Equality Act and stuff over here.
Was she a bit too smug about it? It's not very good for discourse.
I don't know. I think kind of everyone involved is kind of cringe, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. It's not good discourse on the topic. It's a rough one. Look at chat though; they're loving it. They're all holding smug people.
Self-report.
yeah, self-report. Tiffs in chat. Ooh. And they're all holding up the mic. Now, I was too busy typing at this point. But, yeah, the mod says you have 1 minute to live. Dinner's ready. Hurry the fuck up. This other guy says, Chris Lettuce did great. It did so mid on release. No one really liked it, and it was only talked about because she was a TERF. Now, I think I remember it getting talked about not because she was a TERF, but because of the protest. And a lot of streamers went ahead and played it and really enjoyed it. And, like, I think I watched, like, Lucari play it. I watched,
Oh my god, dude. What a crazy thing that aged like milk. If you guys don't know, Lucari is banned off Twitch for being a pedophile now. Fuck. Fuck. Dude. I know Lucari from before he got famous. Before Lucari got picked up by the biggest streamers like OTK and shit. But before that, he used to just hang out with Admiral Bulldog and play dude, an Admiral Bulldog's reaction to Lucari getting outed as a pedo was so fucking funny. I can't even explain it because it's like this great European comedy where like Bulldog just laughs in his face, like, "Hey Lucari, can I like get a list of your favorite websites or some shit?" But then like, and it's like, "Ooh, like I don't like that." But then it's like, chill, and then after I don't know, like 20 minutes, fuck, I shouldn't have even tried to like justify it or explain it. But honestly, the Admiral Bulldog reaction to Lucari's drama is so good because he just rips on someone who used to be his good friend for like 20 or 30 minutes, but he's not like ripping on him, like attacking him, like in the way that Daff is doing to me here, or like some shit like that. Like he's just like ripping on the whole situation. Like Lucari has always just sort of been like a pathetic little freak. I mean, he's playing fucking Genshin Impact games. That being said, his weird pedophilia shit was like kind of like the worst kind of fucking shit you could ever do. Like I think he's a disgusting freak for looking that shit up, or even having the idea of doing it. I didn't even realize like how deep that shit was. Like just to be the part that like was confusing was that like some of the stuff leaked was like just like family vacation footage or some shit, but it turns out that that's like horrific code for like gross child porn shit, where pedophiles like try to hide their uh basically if they're like, oh, like this isn't like child porn, this is just like a naked kid running by the pool like for a vacation family thing, but it's like, you know, they all say that about, you know, all this shit, so it's totally fucked. And it's like, oh, well, that's what they're sharing around, and Lucari's like downloading it. You fucking freak. Fucking. Oh, oh. Now look, these people can be saved with rehab. What was the Destiny take on it? The reasonable debate bro thing that like we can help the pedophiles by giving them legal, ethical child porn. Just be like, hilarious. Look, it's not a conversation worth having. The game. I'm here to. You know, society can't handle it. Nothing's going to happen about it. You're not going to get rid of these people. It's just fucked. Just look after your own kids. Do it. It's not political. It's not. And don't watch pedophiles. But that goes against what her mod was saying, and maybe if I'd noticed that, her mod is just saying it's very black and white. It's very simple. Money go to turf. Yeah, gamers turf.
It peaked at like 800,000 players plus.
Sheesh.
Extremely well.
Extremely well.
Her chat's like the game didn't actually disconnect from reality, so projecting like
narrative here. That the game.
Oh, the game did terrible.
Well, I don't know if Daff is going to say that. She didn't bring it up or anything, but this chatter here is trying to say like the boycott was awesome. The boycott totally won. And that's a little bit too much delusional support.
How based that I'm actually like Jesus led us in this.
So
they crucified me
with a little thing. I think I was gonna type like it's 3 AM for me or something, but I just said to him like, hey, it's just like a very.
Dude, I think Rhea was my girlfriend at this time. It's funny, yeah, that you were there, Techno, and you had no idea that I was even dating Rhea, and then that she would end up ruining my entire fucking career. What a cunt.
What did you mean by Giga Chat?
But I was like kind of stressed out by the end of this because immediately after this, Cincha and Lee started fucking trying to pick a fight with me, and I've been like doing all day, and then it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I forgot that I was live. I was so exhausted after this that I forgot I was live, and then while I was live, Rhea calls me up and we end up having like a boyfriend-girlfriend talk like live on my stream, and no one was really watching, no one really saw it and shit. That was hilarious. But it was after I started watching you. What do you mean? I mean, you were saying you were here for this. Oh, like that I was dating Rhea? No. This year is like April. Yeah, the end of April, and then me and Rhea sort of broke up in May, and then by the end of May, and then we didn't really like talk during May. She started doing all this like mind fucking shit to me, and then after May, so like a month after this, I sort of realized that like Taxi, like and these other like men and like whatever are like manipulating her. And then a month after that, like I sort of realized, like, oh no, wait, it's actually her and she's in on it, and like they're all doing this fucking weird conspiracy shit. They're like addicted to my clout, which is like I have like 30 subs. I'm not like some crazy clouded dude, but they are losing their mind over it. And then I end up like saying to Rhea, like, hey, you need to stop sending me like nudes of yourself. You're my ex girlfriend. I don't want that shit. We're still friends, but yeah, she hates it. You can't be rejecting a woman without them losing their mind, dude.
Society. That's a pretty simple.
What women are like? When I try to tell a man that I don't want to date, he just doesn't take no for an answer. I was like, dude, you ever told a woman that you don't want to date? She'll ruin your entire fucking life. Before you know it, everyone that she talks to will think that you're a fucking pedophile. She fucking told everyone I raped my sisters. She told everyone I raped my underage sisters, that I was an incestuous rapist pedophile. Like, what the fuck? And she still comes at me with that shit.
Question for you.
I had people coming in here like last month, like DGG is being like, hey, your ex-girlfriend's like gearing up for some shit. Like, you should put a stop to that Pepe Zena guy. To be honest though, I feel like he needed to fucking clarify some shit. Sort of fucking irresponsible of him to like try to put that stress on my brain. And fuck with me. But I don't know what her and Destiny were talking.
Answer right.
I wish I knew. Someone figured that out for me.
Why can't you answer that? It's a very easy.
I didn't realize she was addressing me. I mean, it's people's childhood. Are you guys Ravenclaws like me, or what house did you guys get? Honestly, I'd just be a muggle.
It seems we're both true.
Wizards are a bit silly.
Oh, wait. It's not in the blue box. Why are they never able to answer my very simple questions? I don't feel like I asked a hard question.
What was
Giga
Chad?
Death Eaters literally like Nazis? Didn't they want to like Holocaust the muggles?
The muggles,
yeah.
There was that,
Right.
and the whole thing about excluding the mudblood wizards, which was pretty on the nose, terminology, you know.
Right. I mean, take J.K. Rowling out of it. Harry Potter as a whole, I mean, like, kind of based that they're taking out the Nazis and the racists. Like,
it's a very easy question.
The nuance in question is that they're just transphobic, says one shadow. Katie the Hufflepuff.
The question sounds like a bait. A bait for
God.
what?
I feel like I got some Hufflepuff in me. Oh, did I immediately tell her this felt like I was being baited? God, I feel like that was a good move by me.
I don't feel like I asked a hard question.
I'm allowed to express my feelings, alright?
Very easy.
If I feel like I'm being oh no. You bloody bastard. Sorry chat. Terrible. What is this, I'm like, what is this hate speech in my chat? And it's literally this blue guy being like, hey, fuck the mudbloods.
Oh, I love Blue Guy.
For side chat, but you love everyone. No, what is Giga Chad? What did you mean by Giga Chad moved from society? That's a pretty simple question for you to respond.
It's so crazy seeing her. The way she's look. But it's like fucking Hassan and Ethan. It's like, Daph, you're like demanding I explain why I think that society did a good job playing a game that they want to play. And when I'm like, hey, I love everyone, everything's fine, like this is a complicated topic, which isn't okay for me to discuss in side chat, I feel like I'm being baited. And then all around me is her chat just being like, hey, Crispy, if you ever think about like killing yourself, like you should do it. And like, oh, this fucking guy, any nuance he has is just that he's a fucking piece of shit. It's like, yeah, no wonder I didn't want to fucking talk. Holy shit, dude.
So I said that to the mod.
To be fair, I shouldn't be commenting over the video because I'm probably about to say that. You know, like in my old commentary. I mean, like, this is such a fucked up situation for me to randomly get into. I don't, like, with the Northern Lion situation, there's no way that I would be attacked by like a possessed hive mind, right? There's no way that I would be met with just such blatant, like mindless signaling. And it's an hour and a half long.
This is the stream now for the next hour. I don't know why, but I feel like Death has a lot of cringe takes. Can't remember any specifics, so it might be confusing here with someone else.
Never her take.
Yeah, that's
probably the thing.
I get lumped in with some people, and I would have been like pretty happy to Discord with her. But I know that's asking a little bit much from maybe someone who doesn't do that often. And
how funny, how base would it have been if I had been like Discord, or I was like, just ban me or pull me into the Discord. I think I do say that to her. In a hypothetical world, she pulls me into the Discord, and then I'm like, oh yeah, and solve her blueprints puzzle, and then debate her on why I'm right. Just the Giga Chad. Oh yeah, that puzzle that you've been trying to solve like on stream for a while. Here's the answer. Oh, be fair, I never got a single one of these wrong. I love me some blueprints. I never got the parlor wrong. Plus my math puzzles were pretty tight too. Dude, solving the picture puzzle was so good. It was so funny that Pirate Software cheated at that shit. Because I loved the Gala. Remember, you were saying you love blueprints, Techno, so you probably know what I'm talking about, right, with the Gala. The Gala took me like a week to solve. And I'll just be sitting up at night, just like looking. I even when I didn't have the game going, I just like copied and pasted like the pictures and like screenshots of the Gala, so I could just sit there and I'd just be sitting there like talking to Rhea, talking to my girlfriend, and just like staring at the pictures, like trying to like think through it. And then eventually your brain sort of relaxes, and you just meditate on it. It's good shit.
I'd even talk.
It was so trippy as well. Like when it kind of came to me, like I'd been meditating on like one of the pictures, and then when I solved it, I was like so excited, and I went and booted up the game and like went and solved it. And then I sort of like in that moment of solving the other one, it wasn't when I realized what that one was, but it was when like I was like back in the game, and then I like rapidly solved like the next one and the next one, and it was so easy to solve that last one. I couldn't believe I hadn't got it earlier. It was so weird. Whereas the other ones like were kind of sophisticated, except for the Think one, which I don't know if I'm spoiling that for you.
They're
but
off stream.
My very simple questions.
And then let her take me on stream and then dress me down about it if she wanted.
Kind of, it's a very easy question. Okay, the other statements are both true. This is true.
I gotta keep my eyes peeled for my next message. It's humming along. Look at her chat, humming along.
The question sounds like a bait.
Here we go. So yeah, then I am like, yeah, this is a bait, and it's too nuanced. Well, I think I might have said it was a bait. Maybe someone else said it was bait, to be honest. I think I remember feeling a little bit supported that another chatter was like, this guy's being baited. Sorry, you're getting auto-modded, I think, for talking about Mudbloods, Blue Guy. You said, all I remember from Depth is that when the Hassan Cracker thing... Oh, you're getting auto-modded for the word cracker there? All I remember from the depth of my mind is that when the Hassan Cracker thing occurred, she supported white slurs and really wanted to die on that hill to say, felt weird. It just feels weird when they want to stand up against other similar activities, but then enforce like some sort of parasocial power on people across the world. The peak form of parasociality is probably restricting what people are and aren't allowed to say and putting words in their mouth and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the Discord ban is a pretty high standard, sadly. I feel like it should be more common. It would have been so much fun. Go on and talk to her.
If someone said something, I'm like, okay, can you explain this part? You're glad to see society have critical analysis and open discussion on statements without being worried about being judged for benign behavior and swayed by societal... That doesn't answer the question.
It did. Wait, hold up. It did answer the question. So, look at... Let me blow this up. And now listen to how much of this she reads.
Society have critical analysis and open discussion on statements without being worried about being judged for benign behavior and swayed by societal... That doesn't answer the question, though.
Okay. Societal pressure by a faceless and amorphous social pressure. It makes me proud because we are fundamentally shaped by the people around us. So I was really quite happy to see people think, I like Hogwarts, I like gaming, I want to play my game, and I'm not going to be afraid of being called out and portrayed as something I'm not because I want to play a game, right? So that's Giga Chad. That's sick. And
I just want to be a wizard.
Yeah, I just want to be a wizard, dude. And it is a little bit nuanced.
World's
I don't know
greatest
how much I
Hufflepuff,
want to
you
talk
know?
to her about the fact that I think like 30% of our personality.
I mean, it's so funny as well for them to say this game didn't do well. Because, I didn't know this at the time, but this is how Queso's entire career blew up. So, like, literally, like, the biggest streamer of the past, like, year or two was built around this game, And, like, 800,000 concurrent players. Like, Mugenics did great for having, like, 100, or however, maybe Mugenics was 1,000,000, maybe I'm wrong. But, I mean, it's
Personality is made up from
great,
people around us. Like, when we're.
So not only am I like okay in my opinion that the game did well and society's Giga Chad for that, they not only do they think I'm wrong in thinking that, they think I'm delusional and crazy for even thinking the game did well. It's so rude, dude. These people are so disgusting.
A toddler, we learn how to be polite, and then when we grow up, we're very likely to live out our lives the way people see us. I think if you grew up in a society where people would be like, you're going to be a doctor one day, or you're going to be a mechanic, I think a lot of people, maybe even half of everyone, would end up doing the thing that people kept saying they were, right? Does that make sense, chat? It's not like the greatest little rant, but I just think a lot of our personality is made up from the culture around us. And I think at the time, there was a lot of social pressure not to play that game.
You said Giga Chad moved from society as a whole. That's not related to the original statement of yours.
It is.
What is she saying
Do
here?
you even know how to answer a question?
Damn, now she's calling me an idiot. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm
dancing around for your
society as a whole. I guess with the game getting 800,000 concurrent members, even though I'm saying I'm like proud of the individuals, I'm talking about 800,000 individuals who all went ahead. Yeah, so I think I am fair to say Giga Chad for society as a whole, right? I don't think that's too far out. You should be able to enjoy media without being coerced due to the social pressure. Makes sense. I mean, like, that's right.
I asked, what is Giga Chad from society?
Well,
you said
it's Harry Potter, at least. Yeah.
We are fundamentally shaped by the people around us. What? The end of that statement addresses it. It makes you proud because we are fundamentally shaped by the people around us. So you're telling me being fundamentally shaped by people around us is why it's a Giga Chad move? That doesn't even make.
No, I'm saying the opposite of that, right?
Makes sense.
Okay, so
well, you were saying, you were kind
Wait, hold on. If she is disconnecting from the fact that the game did well, then she will never agree that society as a whole had anything to do with the game. But really it did. Like, the game was fucking headline news. The boycott was massive. And then the amount of people who told the boycott to go fuck itself was even bigger. So, like,
of
crazy.
making the point that we kind of tend to give in to, like, social pressure, essentially, is kind of what you're getting at when you say that we are shaped by our social environment. And you're kind of saying, I'm kind of proud that all these people said, like, you know what, actually, no, I'm not some horrible fucking transphobe. Like, I just want to be a wizard.
Yeah.
I want to do my magic. I want to cast my spells. I want to have the fucking 3D virtual tour of the fucking the books and the movies that I fucking love so much.
Yeah. Like the first novel I ever read as a kid, right? That's what that's like for a lot of people. The first developing character. I thought Snape was a bad guy in book 1 when I was 8 years old, and by the time I was 15, I realised that that bad dude could grow and change and do other things. I think people loved Harry Potter. I'm just reading over my comment, because I think it's pretty clear here that I'm like saying one thing is like applying pressure, and then I was glad to be like, people did this despite the pressure because we are shaped by people around us, but they did their own individual thing.
What?
Dude, someone says that I answered like AI. That's based. AI is pretty smart, to be honest. JK is something much bigger than herself. I can understand why people didn't want more money in her pocket because of her shitty views. But Harry Potter is much more than just about the author at this point. Think of all the developers and love that went into the game. That's a big part of it as well. I think when you say the money's going back to JK, she's already a billionaire, and by supporting the game and the people who put effort into it, you're literally supporting like other probably young people like yourself who enjoyed the novels and went on into gaming industry and were super excited to make that game, right? Just in the same way a lot of people were excited to play it. It's real sad to think of people not playing that or that game not being made because of like a nebulous pressure. And when I say nebulous, I mean that like the aggression on the game as anti-trans because she's a TERF is not exactly the kind. It's a pretty simple statement that these people are making against you. But if you want to have like a discussion with them about it, there's no one to really talk to, and there's no real ability to voice your thoughts against that kind of message, especially when that message is picked up and carried by a massive mob of, you know, streamers and people at your university and yada yada yada. None of them want to have that individual talk. They never want to like see your side of it. And they kind of want to hype it up to seem really, really bad that you want to do that, rather than being like, I don't agree with it, but it's okay. Like, if you want to play the game, it's not like that. It's like, no, bad, you're terrible, you're terrible. And we're good, and we're good and powerful because we say that you can't. The good and powerful part is like the chatter earlier.
So I didn't even realize how like meta this is. Because at the time, I'm correct here. They will attack you for wanting to have the conversation, but they're also forcing me to have the conversation and then front loading it by being like, this guy's a retard, this guy is wrong about reality, there is no nuance, this dude is just transphobic, blah, 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 blah. All of that has already come into chat. And all I said was like, oh, society was Giga Chad. Oh, I love everyone, but I don't think I can talk about this here because there's too much nuance. It's not too nuanced for me. It's too nuanced for them. They say, no, talk about it. So I do. And then that's my third message, is just this actually very well put, succinct explanation of the Giga Chad doing what he wants. He's not the regular Chad. He's not the Chad that's shaped by society or this or that. He's the Giga Chad. He's the Chad who's locked the fuck in, thriving, doing his best.
Saying like, no one played that game. That game sucked. And it's like, now you're just kind of lying about how good it actually did do. You're trying to say that anyone who did play it was like a weirdo outcast loser. No, this game, record-breaking numbers. You don't need to reshape the past to have a conversation with me or to try to avoid a conversation with me.
It did really well on Twitch.
Most of the money's going to
everyone played. Every streamer played this fucking game.
Okay, that's good to hear as well, because you know,
well,
she's
also,
a bit of a cunt.
When you said like nebulous social pressure, I feel like it wasn't really nebulous at all. There was like pretty explicitly a boycott to where people are like, hey, this person has like disgusting political views. Like we should try and ensure that this thing fucking fails by not partaking.
That's probably a good thing for you to point out. I could
try and ensure that this thing.
Nebulous is an adjective that describes something hazy, unclear, or lacking a definite form. Yeah, Dung is totally right to correct me here. I don't want to like miscommunicate what I'm trying to say. By nebulous, I just mean that there's no way to argue against these people. Like they won't give you a proper argument. What they will do is say you're wrong about reality, and you're wrong about who you are, and this argument doesn't have any nuance. So it's a nebulous argument, but it's a clear statement from the other side.
I end up speaking a little bit quick.
I don't think Dung is definitely not
Or
wrong,
type
but
it. I could
it's just tricky for me to communicate.
I end up speaking a little bit quickly or typing too quickly, and I'm thinking of the nebulous body that it comes from. The message, I guess, is pretty clear, but interfacing with it.
Yeah, again, a nebulous body, like, yeah, interfacing with it, right? Who do you talk to? Because here I'm like the faceless social pressure. Part of the reason why I reference Jordan Peterson, which I do in like a trolling way later on, though, is because his place in cultural history is to he is a placeholder for an argument. Jordan Peterson was a lecturer at a university. Those universities were being like protested at by large mobs of students, and you couldn't debate with those large mobs of students. Those large mobs of students had a developing and evolving radical position that was becoming more and more radical. You couldn't argue back against them. They would argue with themselves, but as like a form of purity testing. So it would go further and further and further. You have to remember that before Jordan Peterson arrived, it was when the political outrage was reaching the level where they were saying that microaggressions, so like people doing things with their hands, like what I'm doing now, was formed as a version of oppression where even like teachers and lecturers who had earned their tenureship, had earned their right, were highly educated, respected, and had done the hard work and had were the most fitting people to be in these positions of trust and authority that we need people in to teach our youths. These people were being undermined by a large mob which had no leader, it had no face. All it had was just purity testing, just aggressive leftist purity testing. And like that is cancer. Because it's just ego. There's just no checking it.
Is kind of like a changing blob, right? Which I feel like
it's so handy having a co-host like Dung.
Present myself well to these people so that they can't look at me and paint me. I want to be the kind of person they want to talk to. You know, I want to have that conversation. So, what I don't care about this issue that much, to be honest. I'm not going to be the face of the Hogwarts conversation, but in general, yeah. And my man, they've spent the game to represent.
Dude, look at this chatter here. This guy's like, big word equals smart, duh. And it's like, bro, like I'm just trying to explain myself. What was my big word here? Amorphous. Like, did I use any other like esoteric words? Yeah, it's just amorphous. Fundamentally, maybe was the longest word I used.
Which were more so different to JK and a representation of JK's opinion. That's cool. I'd have to play the game and analyze the beats, which I haven't done. Maybe in the same way that I went and played a whole bunch of games that Pirate Software played, maybe I should go play Hogwarts Legacy, and it can be our shout out to 39 Dave.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? I thought Giga Chad meant you do it on your own. Well, that's sort of the point. Bro is proud that people played the turf game. I guess I am.
Huh? Pull me into Discord or ban me. I have 10 minutes for you because you want to. What to Discord or ban me. I have 10 minutes for you because you want to. Pull me into Discord or ban me. I have 10 minutes for you because you want to.
I crack myself up. Let me see if I can find that message.
I don't think the Discord or ban dynamic is supposed to go that way around.
Yeah, I just wanted to go to bed, dude. God, it's so hard to see my own message. I'm like a burgundy name. Where am I?
I should have organised this before stream.
But whatever. You guys get the point, right?
What are you saying? Huh? Pull me into Discord or ban me. I have 10 minutes for you because you want to. What? Why is this so hard to answer? You said there was a funny ass fuck drama when it came out. People were trying to boycott it to support trans people, but no one cared. Did great on release. Very Giga Chad move from society as a whole. I asked, what is Giga Chad about that? You said you were glad to see
I
society.
can't believe it. I can't believe the streamer is just screaming at me like this.
It's
No.
clip, there's like a
Like, my god, dude. I gotta look. Unfortunately, because the way I edited that, we can't actually see how popular her shit is. 200k subs on her VOD channel, 713,000 on this one. 50,000 views on her like main channel video. The VOD channel is pulling 1,000, 5,000, and 1,000 to 5,000 views per video. Dude, I just want to be friends with people. I wish me and 39Def were good friends. Instead, she just hates me. Everyone just hates me, dude. Damn. Okay, look at that. 55,000 views on her VODs. So hypothetically, it's obviously not that high, but like, say 10,000 people watch consecutively, then that would be like, you would expect there to be like 80 to 100,000 people watching the VOD total. I mean, yeah, like 50,000 people come and watch her VODs after stream. Oh my god, like there's 100k. But yeah, 100,000 people potentially just saw me like fucking getting roasted by death. 150,000 people watch me get banned by Northern Lion here. Yikes, dude. I hate too much molotong, man. I love you now. I love him so much.
Society have a critical analysis.
NL, I know what I was saying. I wish me and 39Def were friends. I actually feel that with NL, but I can't say it out loud because it's too. You can't wish for things that you can't have.
Discussion
You know.
on statements about being worried about being judged for benign behavior and swayed by prejudice. Not everything in the world is simple. That's not what I said. What is Giga Chad about no one caring about the boycott to support trans people? Because that's what you said. Not that deep, but sometimes you're going off topic.
Oh fuck!
About
Her chat's moving so fast. I thought about it, about watching this earlier and finding and filtering out all of my comments, or maybe getting a bot to do it.
Ban me. I have 10 mins for you because you're dude.
But
why is this so hard to answer? You said there was a funny ass.
I thought this would be easier to do live.
Boycott it to support trans people, but no one cared. Did great on release. Very Giga Chad move from society as a whole. I asked, what is Giga Chad about that? You said you were glad to see society have a critical analysis and open discussion on statements about being worried about being judged for benign behavior and swayed by prejudice. Not everything in the world is simple. That's not what I said.
Dude, hold up. I need to slow that down. Maybe I need to put that less than 1.0.
Open discussion on statements about being worried about being judged for benign behavior and swayed by prejudice. Not everything in the world is simple. That's not what I said. What is Giga Chad about no one caring about the boycott to support trans people? Because that's what you said.
Split us. You're just lapping your gums. What a cunt, dude. Literally typing.
I'm sorry, not everything's incredibly not that deep, but sometimes you're going off topic.
It's like a whinger.
This guy's calling me a frog.
Implying.
Come on, man.
What are you even talking about?
I'm just laughing because I know what I type next.
No, okay. Can you answer this question? What's Giga Chad about? What is Giga Chad about? What is the Giga Chad move from society as a whole? I feel like that's a very simple question to answer.
Check this message out. I've got a good one from a chatter. Pull me into Discord now or shoot me. I'm looking for the message I type here because I do type in all caps. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out right now. 39, stop.
I'm assuming you don't want to answer. You don't want to say what you actually mean.
Ooh.
So you're talking around it.
See, is that bait? Is she baiting me right now?
You seem a little emotional about it.
I'm not emotional. I'm actually repeating the same point. Pretty cool, calm, collected.
Huh?
Although there's a few jokes in there, and I did type in all caps.
I think chat got emotional. Chat got very emotional.
Wow,
She obviously got emotional. Like,
yeah.
She's obviously pretty upset about the idea that, like, you might be pleased about something that is not necessarily transpositive.
A great point there by Dung. There's a thing that you can do in your everyday life, and 39Def does like a abomination version of it, where she says that I'm emotional, but like we're watching her and her chat have like a meltdown where they portray me as something I'm not. She's actually yelling and screaming. A bunch of the chatters are typing crazy characters of me, the guy being like, "Oh, kill me, wham," and doing like a crying Pepe, right? But I was watching a video the other day of a guy, and I've been in these situations myself where this technique helped me a lot. But this guy is learning how to fly a plane, and he shuts the engine down, and the plane just starts like spiraling down towards the ground. And the guy is like learning how to fly, and this is a necessary part of their training. You probably have seen videos like this before because it's a very crazy thing to see. Um, and the pilot, who's like the real pilot who's training the guy in the plane, is like very cool, calm, collected, sitting next to him, and he's like, "Hey, just take your hands off the wheel and just put them up on the dash, and we're just gonna." And he's like, "Start reading the altitude meter, so you can just read how far we're going down." And he's like, "Just read it off at every 100." So the guy's like, "We're at 5,000 feet, we're at 4,500 feet, we're at 4,000 feet, we're at 3,000 feet." So they are just hurtling down towards the ground. And then the pilot's like, "Cool, just like now, like press this button, boom, boom, boom," and they unstall the plane and they get the engine going again and they fly off. But while the guy's falling, at one point the guy he's out loud and he's just listening to what the other pilot's saying, and you can hear you can hear the stress in his voice, but the pilot's very calm. But the trainee is like quite stressed. And the trainee just out loud just says, "I am very scared. This is very difficult," and then just continues to keep doing what the pilot's doing. And what this guy is doing there is he's out loud vocalizing his emotional state, which allows you to recognize what's happening and then just disconnect from it and continue acting in that way. And I've been in like a bunch of like fucked up situations, like because I am like an outdoorsman, especially when I was like a teenager. So there's been like times I've like fallen off cliffs and been caught in avalanches, or been like totally fucked up. I haven't had any situations with like dangerous animals, but I've been in a bunch of situations which took me like hours and all day and like so much energy. Or like I've had like my one time I was snowboarding, I had like my legs like trapped and like stuff like that, and it took me a long time to get out. And sometimes you just got to talk to yourself and just be like, "This is terrible. Like I might fucking die. This is going to hurt. Like, oh my god." And you just say it out loud and move on. But you can see here, it's like the opposite. It's like this insane coping. It's like she's like, "I'm not in this situation. I'm not the one who's emotional. I'm not the one who's like wrong here. I'm not the one who's making things up. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you." And that is like a baby. That is like a little toddler being like, "No, no, no, no," and having a. That's what really what crashing out is. And it's kind of a shame because like on some level, like if you're trying to have a conversation with someone, she should be able to make these claims. Like, you're the one that's emotional in what's going on here. But I mean, we can obviously see it's not what is happening. It's not really fair for me to say this about her if it wasn't true, right? I'm obviously correct. But it's frustrating that, like, if I just repeated back to her what she was saying, right? It's just like not very good. I just mean that fucking, I hate being called like a schizo and stuff like that. But why shouldn't I? But and I because I hate it, I don't want to just do it back to other people. But often, like people will say that to you when it's them being like totally fucked, right? And you can even, I mean, you can see me trying to emotionally deal with what has happened in this video, when Dung corrects me or other people, I'm very quick to say like, yeah, maybe I miscommunicated that, and like I want to have a good communication with people, and maybe I type too fast, and I'm like self-critiquing all the time, and I think that is so foreign and fucked up to people that they will simultaneously think I'm wrong for self-critiquing, and then also use that to try to squeeze in other attacks on me that are unjustified. It's so fucked up.
I think so.
You just want to.
But ultimately, and it puts me in a more difficult position where I have to be like, oh, this person is bad faith, unfair, and I've given them the opportunity to do that. So I need to maybe stop giving them that opportunity because they can't handle it. They will always take any desperate attempt they can to attack me, and like they're desperate. I'm arguing with like a desperate, like pathetic person. It's sad, you know.
You just want to stick the knife in and give it a little twist. You're a monster, and you're
Yeah,
like,
true.
no, I just like that people didn't give in. Harry Potter's not a big deal. Fuck.
Harry Potter's at the time, because she didn't just ban me or something. I totally thought she was having fun with it. But watching this again now, I'm like, oh, and I definitely wasn't reading chat.
I think she's
the
distressed
time.
at what has been brought into her chat. Is what I feel.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
It's the exact same. I feel like I asked such
After
a
a while.
simple question, and it just doesn't. They just like can't answer it.
Some guy added me saying, "Oh my god, where's my messages? Oh god, you're such a loser."
Oh yeah, wait, I just saw it. This chatter being Chris Bledis, you are crashing out. Chris Bledis, oh my god. And here's me. How do you? Oh wait, no, this is someone reacting to me again. Where I'm just like, how do you feel about Jordan Peterson? I'm so funny, dude. I've obviously abandoned the conversation by this point. I just wanted to point out it's real weird her calling me they, because now she's signaling to her chat as opposed to talking to me. It's so fucked up.
Some guy added me saying, "Oh my god, where's my messages? Oh god, you're such a loser." See, now they're laughing about Jordan Peterson. Damn it, I can't see my. I totally don't see my own messages. They have to be in here somewhere though, unless they got deleted, but they shouldn't be.
I mean, it's probably for the best. The way she's reacting makes it seem like you said some really fucked up shit. It's probably for the best that we can't find them.
No, it's chill, dude. It's very chill. I literally at this point just say, "Do you know Jordan Peterson?" And she goes, "Nobody knows who Jordan Peterson is." You mean that guy with the international best-selling book? The face became thrust into political conversation and was on the most popular podcasts in the world repeatedly. Like, oh come on! I guess no one does know him.
Into Discord or ban me.
Oh fuck! I went too far back.
You were glad to see society have a critical.
I have to find my messages now.
Statements about being worried about being judged for benign behavior and swayed about no one caring about the boycott to support trans people because that's what you said.
Oh look, we got a guy saying cinema. Pog 420 God.
I'm sorry,
he gets it.
Incredibly not that deep, but sometimes you're going off topic.
I'm not emotional.
That's exactly
I'm not going
what
off
you're
topic.
implying. What are you even talking about?
It was just something that I personally found funny. All right, guys.
You're emotional and off topic because you won't just come out and admit that you want to personally fucking curb stomp
Can
all
you
the
answer
trans
this
people.
question?
All
What's
of them.
Giga Chad about?
That's literally what it is.
What is
Literally all
Giga
of
Chad
them.
about? What is the Giga Chad move from society as a whole? I feel like that's a very simple question to answer.
So aggressive.
That's a little bit nuanced because that's the individuals, but then it's just a game. Makes me feel like society.
You don't want to answer. You don't want to say what you actually mean, so you're talking around it. You seem a little emotional about it.
See, who gets it? That's Giga Chad. What's Giga Chad? It's not succumbing to social pressure and doing what they feel they should be able to do. Yeah. And en masse, you know, almost 1 million consecutive players.
Exact same. I feel like I asked such
pretty cool
a
moment.
simple question, and it just.
I feel like we were coming out of an era
They just like
that got a little bit weird,
it.
a little bit scary, and Harry Potter was like a good sign that we're not going back into it, you know?
I don't understand. I mean, I usually assume it's because they don't want to say what.
Okay, so here's the bait. This guy's like, if you're transphobic, just say that, bro. And I feel like she's pushing them in that direction right now.
Mean, so they have to talk around it.
Yeah, what do you think I actually mean, Daff? What do you think I mean? Tell me.
It's the same thing every time. This is like the third or fourth person.
And here it begins. This is the webbing. It's the same thing every time. Is it? What have I done that's the same as what other people have done that leads into something? Or I don't know who else has come here and said this or done what, or I feel the tension though. She does seem very upset. This guy's calling me a transphobic schizo.
Earlier on, people were telling you to go back to Asmongold's chat.
Oh, really? That's gross. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. Just ban him. He's a Jordan Peterson follower who is a bigoted transphobe who acts like he's an academic. He's literally an academic.
Where I ask like a really, really simple question and they like cannot answer straight.
This guy's like, lol W, let us in chat. It is funny seeing the people having a good laugh. And those people stick around quite a lot.
Don't
the people who have
compare
like a
me
good
to
sense of
those
humor about
people.
it.
You're obsessed with your simple question. That's
Oh, I'm clapping back. Let's go, Chris Bledis.
It's the same thing every time. This is like the third or fourth person where I
Bro,
ask,
use the
like,
main
a
expansion
really,
Jordan
really
Peterson
simple
bed making
question,
tutorial.
and they
He doesn't even,
like,
that chatter doesn't
cannot
even
answer
know
straight.
how true that is. For you.
Don't
for you,
compare me
for
to
you viewers.
those people. You're obsessed with your simple question. That's bait. I literally talked to you about societal pressure to confirm. Not doing that is Giga Chat.
Conform.
Okay, then why didn't you just say that?
So this guy, Chris Bledis, if you're a fucking bigoted bitch, just fucking say it. Jesus, dude. I should have just started throwing out the B word.
Basically, your answer is when people were trying to boycott it to support trans people, but a lot of people ignore the boycott, it was Giga Chat of them to ignore the boycott. So why didn't you just say that?
I need to listen to that again. They're saying societal pressure to be pro-trans. No, I'm saying societal pressure to not play a game you want to play.
Confirm. Not doing that is Giga Chat. Okay, then why didn't you just say that? So basically, your answer is when people were trying to boycott it to support trans people, but a lot of people ignore the boycott, it was Giga.
Because they say societal pressure to conform, and they're thinking like conform to being pro-trans, and I'm like, no, conform to the boycott, not the reason behind the boycott. They just want people to do the boycott.
Giga Chat of them to ignore the boycott. So why didn't you just say that? But you didn't want to say that for a certain reason, but we dug it out of you. That's what you mean. You were basically saying that it was
the idea that
they're
pressuring me is so crazy.
To support trans people because
I don't
they
give
want
a
to play the
fuck.
game anyways. So you could have just said that, but then you were dancing around it because you knew you were going to.
At no point am I ashamed.
On is you just don't want to support trans people. You think they should have all their healthcare taken away. You think they should be stomped into the fucking dirt. It's fucked up, Chris Bledis. Why did you say that?
Yeah, she did just repeat my take, like, and she understood it, but I don't think she's going to give me any ground on it, because she did just end that last paragraph with, because they just want to play the game. Yeah, people just want to play the game, like, that's fine.
Not to conform.
And the pressure from the boycott was pretty ferocious.
I should have interacted with Dung Devil a bit there. It's just I feel a little bit uncomfortable, like, or I just don't think it's in my nature to like make a strong claim about what I think she's saying. But like I should do that more. I think that would be way better for the stream if I do a little bit. I mean, fuck it. Like this is exactly what snarky streamers and this do. Oh, they're saying this, they're doing that, and it's just not in my nature to like want to do that. I let people come up with their minds. But like Dung Devil just did it for me, and I think that was actually super fucking based to him. I should have just like taken what he said and agreed with him more in that. But I'm almost like ignoring him here. My brain is so fucking terrible at like communication with people though, and listening to people. The ADHD is out of control. But yeah, Dung Devil's right. Like she's literally saying like, yeah, you don't want to support trans people and this and that.
And it's fucking true. That is what they think. That is what they want me to say. And deep down, that is the disgusting part, because the irony here is that I think that they are misrepresenting trans people. I think that, like, doing these fucking crazy boycotts and purity testing and being such a despicable cunt to, like, a random dude in your chat in front of your 10,000 chatters, me being told to kill myself, being told that I'm a piece of shit, getting told to go back to, like, this is all totally fucked up, horrible, horrible things for them to do. For all they know, I'm not like a totally sturdy person who's like got my shit going on, and they shouldn't put me in a box and then punch the shit out of me with, I don't care how hard or light they think it is. This is thousands and thousands of people all coming at me all at once, all together, blending into the little mob because they just think like, hee, I could never get caught doing this because everyone else is doing it too. And it's like, you disgusting freaks. On top of this, the irony here is, yeah, everyone sees you as a disgusting freak for doing this. The wide majority of the world would see her and her chat here as fucking losers for coming at me like this. Now, on top of that, I mean, anyone reasonable would. On top of this, then that gets cast onto trans people. That's not going to get trans people healthcare. On top of that, they are encouraging the worst mentally ill trans people to think that they too could get away with this kind of fucked up behavior, which is more about proving that you are morally superior to someone and that you are enacting justice by making that person suffer, that person being me, rather than helping them. Crazy shit.
Support trans people because
yeah, but
they want to play the game anyways.
She's hung up on like the political.
Anyway, I've only got one viewer right now, so everyone fucked off. It's kind of fun rewatching this. I could probably enjoy it, but it's honestly just a bit too long and a bit too late at night. Poignant boycott that I think I can think of. I'm just not a very good streamer. To be honest.
Fucking sent you anything?
Not that I can think of. I can't remember ever checking. Kind of forgot how to.
Shit.
Yeah.
Might be worthless having them up if you don't have it like active access to them.
You know what? I'll look into it when I get some. Definitely my Twitch at least. It's got links to all my socials. So.
Have you ever checked those wallets to see if anyone's actually fucking sent you anything?
Oh yeah, my crypto wallets. I wonder what he's asking about. I'm saying don't go harass him, but I'm also saying he needs to be bullied.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
It's so funny, dude. No, you don't need to spell it out, Daff. We get it. We get it, dude. I think she is so fucking funny. I love that. It is a little bit unhinged.
Thingy.
Reno Daff, how many
Wait,
blinds
once
did
I
you pre-roll?
Maybe. Heesh.
I'm on 2x for a little bit.
That was obviously said in connection to that.
Well, the LSF post should be like the bit where she says, you know, don't harass this guy. Also, maybe he needs to be bullied.
That is actually a really good idea for
Random one-liner that no correlation to the discussion. To go and bully that guy? Are you saying that I'm advocating to bully that guy?
See, I'm banned by this point. Like calling me a creature. This chat is literally calling me a creature. What a fucked up thing to say. Actually, a really good idea for
Random one-liner that no correlation to the discussion. To go and bully that guy? Are you saying that I'm advocating to bully that guy?
Yeah, I'm biased, and then some base chatter is being like, I can't believe you're still talking about this, and it has no what you're saying now has no correlation to this or that. I did skip forward like 20 minutes in here. Because yeah, it devolves like off of the whole trans thing, I'm banned, blah 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 blah. Yeah, and she ends up talking all about being a woman on the internet and yada yada yada. But like at no point does it become separate from me and my identity and what they think of me. At no point is it like, oh man, like this, like, you know, moving on from that guy, it's just that like this or this or that. It just stays being like, oh man, that guy makes me feel like this thing, and this is just like this, and he's just like this. By this point, so these chatters,
I think he deserves to be bullying here, but we shouldn't follow him home to bully him. If he's coming in here, I'm absolutely gonna make fun of him. Nobody should follow him to his house, though. But if you want to argue about what you thought I meant...
I like it. I like it where it's like, oh, like a new person in chat, we bully them. Some retard, like, oh, we like bullying people here. That's kind of funny. Like, that's what we do in this chat. I got that one from Avoiding the Puddle. Great streamer, but he'll say that. He'll like laugh and be like, yeah, if you're a new guy here, like, we're gonna bully you. That's what we do here. He's so funny. But like he's very based. Like he's very cool. He's very chill. I don't know if it would work for like this pretentious, politically minded, young, attractive woman. It works better when you're like an old dude who plays fighting games and you have a big beard and a broken camera.
What?
Then you can bully people.
Don't go to his house, but get him trapped.
Do not follow that guy home.
I wonder how much she's ever had to hold her community back from things like that.
Like I was like, well, obviously it was related, as if I...
Like, does she know, like, Hassan's tactics of, like, being like, hey, don't do it, but also, do it. Get him.
I don't randomly talk about blind pussy taste tests, and somehow that's, like, that means it's in relation to what I just said.
Yeah, wait, hold on. She keeps talking about this blind pussy taste test, and this is the first reference to it? What is she talking about? The blind pussy taste test?
Like,
I'm
like,
kind of
well,
interested.
Obviously it was related, as if I don't randomly talk about blind...
Yeah, is this an old joke? Is this a running joke in her stream?
Like I was like,
well,
obviously it was related, as if I don't randomly talk about blind pussy taste tests, and somehow that's like that means it's in relation to what I just said 5 seconds earlier, just because it was in close proximity.
Wait, hold on. But when I was saying things in close proximity, she didn't like it. Okay.
No, there's no blind pussy taste test.
The Lasan special, showing my name on stream. Don't harass this guy. This guy,
True. That's why Hassan will dox people and show their name, their real name and address, and then he'll be like, "Don't go harass this person." And it's like, what the fuck, Hassan?
Don't harass him.
I don't know if this is their address. This, but it is the address to a dumb-looking house. Look at this dumb-looking house with this dumb-looking high school child, just some random high school child with a random name.
There's no blind pussy taste test. It didn't get cancelled. It was never there.
No, I think Micro, you get blinded, and then
but you just
there
said
must
that
be
guy's
two
offering
different
blind pussy
pussies.
taste tests. Why'd you immediately say that after? Fuck.
Wait, hold on. I talked over it.
But you just said that guy's offering blind pussy taste tests. Why'd you immediately say that after?
You just.
She's saying that I'm offering blind pussy taste. Oh, and then so she's saying to her chat, no, there's no blind pussy taste test. But for some reason, she's implying, chat, go to that guy's chat. He's offering pussy taste tests. You want to taste pussy? That guy who we were just bullying is offering free blind pussy taste tests.
He's offering blind pussy tests. She's telling people that I'm giving blind pussy taste tests.
I will eat her pussy.
Is that what's going on here?
She's saying that I want to eat her pussy.
Don't go to his chat. Don't go to his Twitch.
And then that guy in Neutron 15 just get raw salmon to get a pussy taste test sample.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell? That little curry cheddar?
I completely understand what you're saying. If you look at chat, you can easily see him talking about his clips on his channel. Not even got that memo. And the fuck do you want me to do about it? I told you guys don't go to his channel and harass him. And if there's
Okay, wait, hold up. I need to slow that down.
chat, you can easily immediately say that after.
That is a funny joke from chat.
I completely understand what you're saying. If you look at chat, you can easily see them talking about his clips on his channel. Not even got that memo. And the
Right, so maybe I need to go look at my clips, and this guy has also gone to like look at my clips, and he's like, Def, I think if you went and watched his clips, you might get where he's coming from.
fuck do you want me to do about it?
I got no idea, but
You
that sounds
guys
good to me.
don't go to his channel and harass him. And if they're still gonna do it, should I just fucking kill everybody in a 200 meter radius that watches my stream?
Yes, kill. Chat's chanting yes.
What the
Yeah, to be honest, all of my clips on my Twitch are me being clip chumped and saying really fucked up shit, so...
fuck do you want to police me for? What a useless conversation.
Yeah, we're 30 minutes in.
36 minus 20, 16.
We're only halfway. He's probably trying to show her the Tysker clip.
6
Ooh.
plus 2, 7, 7, 29.
Ooh.
49 minus 4.
Well, Tysker's a Nazi, so
Wait.
I'm actually the good guy.
5, 6. 6 plus 2.
I'm good.
Oh, 8.
You bad.
4 minus 4, 16. Right, 10.
If you guys want to hear me screaming at Tysker, feel free to drop a sub and it'll play that soundbite. Hey.
I
I
mean,
think that guy
or
just
I
really wanted to be,
I can just play the soundboard in here.
Shut up, shut the fuck up! Shut up!
I forgot I added so many to the soundboard just the other day. Join the Discord, guys. We got more sounds. We got these ones. to kick chat, Callie, and this one.
Do not fucking trifle with me.
Be a
And
little
we probably
cop
shouldn't
about
play
it.
the legacy one.
Yeah, nah.
Come on.
We'll leave that
Everybody
one
knows.
because we're streaming
Yeah.
on Twitch.
There's a hidden soundboard in there that you guys can go find, chat. Join and be the first one to try out the new legacy soundboard that I added yesterday.
Was what I meant. Obviously,
It's a mystery.
do not go and harass that person.
Get curious.
Alright, I'm going offline.
Creatures
Good night,
are
chat.
so fucking weird, and they deserve to get yelled at. In my